This is the Montana Fire Update for Wednesday, September 13. I'm Al Nash, a Public Information Officer with the BLM Montana Dakotas, filling in today for Chris Barth, who is on a fire assignment. Once again today, there's a red flag warning in effect, this time for the southwestern portion of the state. A combination of stronger northwest winds and moderately low relative humidity is expected to create a period of extreme fire weather from mid-afternoon through early evening. In much of the Treasure State, you only have to take a look out the window or to walk outside to see that we're still struggling with air impacts from the many ongoing fires. In some locations, air quality has improved a bit since yesterday. In other places, it's taken a turn for the worse. But this may be the last day for extremely smoky conditions in many places because we're in for a big change in the weather, with widespread rainfall and even some snow in the higher elevations. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from an expert.
Yeah, we have a significant weather system dropping into the area later this week into the first half of the weekend. We're anticipating widespread precipitation amounts. Anywhere on this map you can see the shades of blue and purple indicating across mainly the southern half of Montana into the western Dakotas of widespread 1 to 2 inch rainfall, and even temperatures will be cooling quite a bit, with temperatures some 20 to 40 degrees cooler than what we even experienced just earlier this week. So we're actually anticipating snow levels to drop to around 7,000 feet, so elevations above 7,000 feet can expect several inches of snowfall as well, so that's something to be concerned about for those out managing the wildfires, to be prepared for those rapidly changing conditions. Certainly all of this precipitation and cooler temperatures is going to help alleviate some of the concerns we have out there for the wildfires, the drought conditions, and the air quality that we've experienced the last several months.
Thanks, Tom, for that encouraging news. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a look at today's fire situation. Once again, we're able to report a small decline in the number of active large fires in the Northern Rockies. There are now 40 active large fires covering over 607,000 acres with 65 hand crews, 339 engines, and over 4,800 people who remain on fire assignments in the region. The Rice Ridge Fire near Seeley Lake remains the largest fire burning in the Treasure State. There was significant fire growth well inside containment lines yesterday in the Bob Marshall Wilderness. Firefighters are bracing for another day of active fire behavior given today's red flag warning. The Liberty Fire southeast of Arlee is pushing 28,000 acres and is 17% contained. Here too, firefighters are watching the weather, expecting some active fire behavior before that cooler, wet weather arrives. They're now reporting 10% containment on the Alice Creek Fire northeast of Lincoln. Active fire behavior was reported Tuesday near Highway 200 and in the Toms Gulch area. There was also some spotting along the southwest and southeast perimeter of the fire. On the Caribou Fire burning along the international border northwest of Eureka, firefighters are reporting 30% containment. That fire now covers over 23,000 acres, about 2,500 acres of that in Canada. On Tuesday, 4 CL-415 Super Scooper air tankers were able to drop over 140,000 gallons of water on active sections of that fire. And back in central Montana, the Blacktail Fire is burning west-southwest of Harleton in the Crazy Mountains. Evacuations, road, trail, and area closures are in effect. The community of Two Dot is threatened by this fire. As always, if you're interested in updated information on these or any other fires burning in Montana or across the nation, please go to ncweb.nwcg.gov. Just because the weather conditions are expected to change and potentially lower the fire danger in some places, this is not the time to lower your guard when working or playing outdoors. Please be careful with any activity that could start a new fire. Remember, some type of fire restrictions are in place across almost all of Montana. Thanks for joining us again today. We'll see you next time.